Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping you accountable. For personal readings, so that information can be found down below in the description. So, Taurus, this is your weekly reading. And before we get started again, guys, these are general readings. So just take what applies and leave the rest. Taurus, 1, 2, 3 action or 1, 2 action. I feel like you're skipping the three when it comes to your energy. Something is moving at a very fast pace. Now, when we talk about again, since these are general readings, I'm not going into very specific things. I'm just picking up on the energies that are surrounding you. And there's an energy of something taking off or something finally happening. But it's almost kind of like it catches you by surprise. Now, this can be in relationship, of course. This can be in finances. This can be in your career. And I know this energy all too well, right? Sometimes you're working on something and you have this energy of an expectation, let's put it this way, of how you're going to feel or how amazing it's going to be when this thing happens. And then it's kind of like you're taking the first step, you're taking the second step, and then right when you're getting ready to take the third step, boom, it comes in, so you don't even get to take the third step. And it almost catches you off guard or almost shocks you. But everything that you had planned to engage or to celebrate this kind of like almost freezes us up, because you're so used to, let's put it this way, being in control of how or when it is that things happen for you. And this is something that is definitely coming in to kind of catch you off guard. I don't pick it up as of anything like that is going to come into like a destructive or a lesson or something like that. This is something good, but it's something that you're not expecting now. It is something that you think has a couple of more, I want to say a couple of more months before you can get to that space, but you're being surprised with it now. And again, there is like kind of like this adjustment period. um like, okay, let's put it this way. Sometimes you're working on something. Like, I feel like there's like a little piece of, I don't know, whatever. Sometimes you're working on something, or you've been working on something for years, and you've been waiting for something for years, and you know that it's coming, or you know that you feel the energy of coming, but because you've been in this energy of waiting and working and waiting and working and investing the time and investing the energy, you kind of, the the manifestation, right, the outcome of it almost becomes like a wishful thinking. But you still get excited about it, but then it arrives and you're just like, wait, I kind of need to, I kind of need to go and stand outside barefoot for a little bit, because I need to know that this is real, right? Because a lot of the times when we are when we shift our focus, and not so much on the outcome that we want to accomplish, but we focus all of our energy on what we're actually doing, and we focus on giving 100% of the time, results come in a lot quicker. And that's kind of like what's going on here. There's something that when you were first working towards it, let's put it this way, there was an equal, there was a balance, right, of like, okay, this is how much I want to put in, because this is what I want back, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your finances, whatever it is. This is what I'm giving, this is what I want back, right? And there was this main focus just on that. But what you didn't realize, that you were limiting what was coming in, because you were putting a number or a specific result on what you were giving, without realizing that you were giving way much more when we're talking about energetically, right? So that's where it was. So then you still had this, right, the what you wanted in results, it was still there, but it kind of like took a back step, and you started giving and you started giving and you started focusing on the time and the energy and just giving and giving, and you became very passionate about it. And then it's like kind of like everything everything that wanted to come in beforehand is coming in, but it's all coming in at once. And again, I had something similar like this happened yesterday. So, and I'm not gonna go into detail what it is because I'm still kind of shocked that it finally happened, and how it happened and stuff like that. But I was going about my day and stuff like that. And when I went to pick up my kids, something amazing happened. And I think I'm still kind of like in cloud nine in regards to it. And eventually, I will talk about it. But right now, it's kind of like I still need to, I still need to like kind of like ground myself like that it's there already, right? It's here already. There's no more waiting before I can just like celebrate. So I'm a big celebrator. Like I love to celebrate any accomplishments, any breakthroughs, any growth or anything really by myself first. I'm so selfish, right? And then I share it with others, right? So that is kind of like the energy that I'm picking up for you guys. So whatever it is that is coming towards you, whatever breakthrough, whatever outcome that you again may have set a while back, excuse me, is finally coming through, but it's definitely catching you off guard. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot. I know some of you are still wondering. Don't worry, I will definitely share about it. Just not now. Let's go ahead and let's see, what do we have? So we have the Princess of Cups in the reverse, the Star in the reverse with the Magician in the upright position. So again, when we look at the Princess of Cups and the Star in the reverse, it was somebody that again, this was more of like a wishful thinking. This was something that you knew was going to happen, but you weren't really sure when it was going to happen. You thought you had years for it to happen. But when you focus your energy in the correct place when it comes to giving, you allow yourself to receive a lot more than the limited amount, whether it's time, space, money, whatever it is that you actually wanted. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull out a love energy card. These are not exactly love energy cards. I like, these are a darker deck. I can't remember the name of it. I'm pretty sure I have the box though. Let's see. If it's in the bottom, guys, you guys are screwed because I'm not gonna look for it. It's a smaller box. That's not it. Oh, it's right. No, that's not it. So I was gonna say, oh, it's right here, but it's not it. I keep all my boxes, guys. But sometimes these smaller ones. And there's a reason why I'm holding onto the desk because the ball is becoming very unstable. All right. There we go. So this is the dark mirror deck. And I really love this deck because it really hones like, let's put it this way, it really focuses on like that self-reflection. Usually the things that we tend to deny to ourselves and to others, right? And for some reason that's what I was led to do this week when it came to love energy. So that's what we're doing, guys. Let's go ahead. Give me one card for Taurus, Spirit. One card for Taurus. The Artificial Heart, number 12. And I know I'm smiling, and it's kind of like, why is she saying that? She's saying I have a fake heart. No, I'm just saying that there is this sense that when you fully allow yourself to engage, to fully allow yourself to give 100%, right? Without putting a reward back or without any expectations, you receive more than you could have expected or more than you wanted. And that's the thing. Yes, being financially, sorry, I have like a piece of hair in my mouth. Being financially free, having a home, having all of these things. Yes, those are all things that we all want. But what is what is your drive other than money? Because money is just an energy, just like everything else, right? And it's almost kind of like you finally saw that the more you were able to engage in something, or the more that you gave more of yourself to something genuinely, I can't say that word today, and I apologize, the more you received back in return. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a closing message for you guys. Whoever's feeling like they're getting a cold, drink some tea or drink something. Drink some, what is it? They sell like all of those, like I think it's like the vitamin C, immune, whatever. I don't know what you gotta do, but you gotta do something, because some of you are coming down with like a light cold, because I can feel it, and all of a sudden my nose got really stuffy. And I kind of like I'm sensing it right now. It almost feels kind of like a rundown type of cold, like when you're like over, like when you get physically sick for like from like overdoing something or not taking a break. So just be aware of that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see. We have working through your fears, the new moon in Scorpio. So for some of you, maybe this giving 100%, or showing up 100% in something may have looked a little different than you may have thought. Or maybe you thought that if you switched it up, or if you did something different, you were not going to receive the outcome that you wanted. So there was definitely fear there, with either being very strict with something, or with being very overly guarded with something. But as you're facing those fears, and as you're facing those aspects of yourself, you're allowing yourself, again, it's just this energy of giving 100% of yourself and being hugely rewarded for it, regardless of whatever area that is in your life. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye bye.